Hey everyone, it's Marques here. Today we're diving into a major milestone in the tech world, the end of life for Windows 10. Microsoft pulling the plug on Windows 10 has some major implications. Let's break down what this means for you, your business, and the broader tech ecosystem. First up, let's talk security. Once Windows 10 hits its EOL, those security updates stop. New vulnerabilities stay unpatched, leaving your computer open to attacks. Think about all the sensitive information you store on your computer. Without updates, it's like leaving your front door unlocked. A single vulnerability could be exploited to steal data or hold your system hostage. Let's move on to software compatibility. When a major operating system like Windows 10 gets discontinued, software developers tend to phase out their support for it. They're not going to keep updating their programs to work perfectly with an outdated OS. Older software is more likely to have its own vulnerabilities, and without those crucial updates, you're back to square one in terms of security risks. Plus, you might miss out on new features, performance improvements, and all the other good stuff that comes with updated software. It's like trying to watch the latest 4K Blu-ray on a VCR. Now, let's talk about the hardware side of things. Microsoft wants everyone to move to Windows 11, but not all hardware that can run Windows 10 can handle Windows 11. This means that for some people, sticking with Windows 10 past its EOL also means sticking with their current hardware. Older hardware might not be powerful enough to run demanding software or handle the latest updates even for other programs, which can lead to lag, crashes, and a generally frustrating user experience. So you're faced with a choice. Either keep using outdated hardware with an unsupported operating system, or invest in a new machine that can handle Windows 11. Let's be real, change can be tough. People have been using this operating system for years. Switching to Windows 11 means learning a new layout. For some, this transition is seamless. For others, it's a pain point. Let's talk money. Upgrading to Windows 11 often means new hardware, which can get expensive. Plus, software licenses, data migration, and training costs add up. For families, upgrading multiple devices can be a financial burden. In developing countries, this cost barrier worsens the digital divide. For a lot of people, Windows 10 isn't just an operating system, it's familiar, it's what they've used for years, it's what they're comfortable with, it's reliable, it's stable. The end of Windows 10 means saying goodbye to that familiarity, to that sense of stability. It means embracing something new, something different, and that can be a tough pill to swallow for some. It's like the end of your favorite TV show. You know it had to happen eventually, but that doesn't make the finale any easier to watch. But hey, maybe this is an opportunity to embrace the change, to try something new, to discover new possibilities. Let's shift gears and talk about the global impact of Windows 10's end of life. In many developing countries, access to technology is already a challenge. People are often working with limited resources, outdated hardware, and unreliable internet connections. The end of Windows 10 support could further exacerbate these existing inequalities. This means people might be forced to continue using an unsupported operating system, putting their data at risk and limiting their access to the latest software and online services. This digital divide has far-reaching consequences, impacting education, economic opportunities, and even access to healthcare. We've talked about the security risks, the compatibility issues, the financial burden, but there's one more aspect to consider: the environmental impact. The end of Windows 10 will lead to a surge in electronic waste, or e-waste, as people upgrade their hardware for Windows 11. Discarded electronics contain hazardous materials, polluting soil and water sources. Much e-waste ends up in landfills in developing countries, posing serious health risks to local communities. So it's crucial to recycle old electronics and donate usable devices. The future of Windows, what's next? So, there you have it. The end of Windows 10 is a significant event with far-reaching consequences. From security vulnerabilities to compatibility headaches and the environmental impact, there's a lot to consider. But it's not all doom and gloom. This is also an opportunity to reflect on our relationship with technology. to make conscious choices about upgrades and to advocate for a more sustainable and equitable digital future. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech updates.